As all is not well within the Banerjee clan, as the rift between Mamata Banerjee and her nephew Abhishek Banerjee continues. As a fallout of the war within the Parivar, the Bengal CM has now formed a new national working committee comprising 20 members, including Mamata herself. All the other existing posts for now have been disbanded, which means that Abhishek Banerjee for now will no longer be the national secretary, even though he's one of those 20 members of the newly formed committee. The TMC stands divided between the old guard and the new guard. What's the trigger? Well, Abhishek Banerjee and his loyalists have been advocating a one-man, one-post policy, a policy that has limited takers in the TMC old guard. Now, caught in the crossfire is also Prashant Kishore and his firm IPAC. The tension has been simmering for a while, but with this latest move, Mamata has clipped Abhishek's wing and shown him who is boss. Well, to break this down, to analyze the political implications of this, senior analyst Ashutosh joins us. Ashutosh, thanks so much for joining us this evening. What explains this breakdown? Is it purely ambition that has led to this and Abhishek Banerjee looking to flex his muscle, which has not gone down very well with Mamata?
I don't see this as a fight, as a conflict between Abhishek Banerjee and Mamata Banerjee, because Abhishek Banerjee has no existence if there is no Mamata Banerjee. Abhishek Banerjee in Bengal politics or otherwise is a personality or a politician thanks to Mamata Banerjee. If Mamata Banerjee doesn't want, he cannot be a man to reckon with. First of all, we have to understand that. Secondly, Mamata Banerjee is a very formidable leader in Bengal. And Mamata Banerjee single-handedly, when he broke from the Congress party, he structured Congress party and made a mass-based Trinamool Congress party in Bengal. And she became so powerful and she became so aggressive that she could remove left from the power structure. And in this assembly election, which just recently held, she was so powerful that she got more than 200 seats in third term, and the left and the Congress party completely just disappeared. So if Trinamool Congress is because of the Mamata Banerjee, Abhishek Banerjee, if he doesn't reconcile to live under the shadow of Mamata Banerjee, I think he will be grossly mistaken. The problem is not between Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee. The problem is the basic functioning and the ambitions of Prashant Kishore.
Interesting you said Prashant Kishore, and that was just going to be my next question to you, because Prashant Kishore is this specter that's looming around in this entire tension that is brewing within the TMC.
I think the problem with the Prashant Kishore is that he has got the fatal ambition. If you remember, he was with Narendra Modi in 2014 parliamentary elections, and he tried to take the credit for the massive victory of Mr. Modi. And within months, he was out. Then he joined Janata Dal United. Within the Janata Dal United, he tried to have a number 2 position. And again, he was thrown out from the Janata Dal United. He had a long negotiations with the Congress party again. And the Congress party did not agree to his wishes and whims. And then he tried to project that he is very, very close to Mamata Banerjee. And Mamata Banerjee doesn't do a thing without his consultation, without his advice. But the fact is, he couldn't remain in Modi's camp, neither in the Nitish Kumar's camps, nor he could become a part of the Congress party. And now there seems to be very serious differences with Mamata Banerjee. That shows the Prashant Kishore has a basic problems. And I think that's the reason that it appears that there is a crisis or conflict between Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee. I do not see any conflict between Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee. I don't want to believe that Abhishek Banerjee is so stupid that he thinks that he has become the top leader within the Trinamool Congress. He has no existence besides Mamata Banerjee. He's there because of the Mamata Banerjee. But if he gets misguided by some other forces, then that's a different story altogether.
You know, Prashant Kishore is also said to be this backroom player in national politics. He seems to be at least attempting to move some pieces of the chessboard in terms of the TMC and how they're planning to be, or how they're attempting to be the center of an anti-BJP force. Do you think this rift, if you want to call it that, within the party is going to have some implications?
I don't see any implication for Mamata Banerjee in Bengal politics. And if you go back in history, there were a lot of people, there were a lot of experts who used to say that the Modi won because of the Prashant Kishore, Nitish Kumar won because of the Prashant Kishore, Arvind Kejriwal in Delhi won because of the Prashant Kishore, and Mamata Banerjee won because of the Prashant Kishore. I don't buy to this logic. Modi won again in 2019 with the more seats, and Nitish Kumar has formed a government with BJP. Look at the Arvind Kejriwal. Arvind Kejriwal 2014, 2015, he got 67 seats out of 70 seats. Well, Prashant Kishore then in 2020, Arvind Kejriwal again won 63 seats. But some experts wanted to say that he won because of the Prashant Kishore. Mamata Banerjee in 2016, he got more than 200 seats. Where was Prashant Kishore? I think he is good as a chessboard player. But if the chessboard player wants to play the real politics, and that's where the problem is. The Mamata Banerjee, Narendra Modi, Nitish Kumar, Arvind Kejriwal, they are the hardened politicians. They know what is happening on the ground. And Prashant Kishore at the most can just be a feedback manager in that sense.
But Ashutosh, my question though was more in terms of national politics. I think Mamata Banerjee is well and truly in control of West Bengal, and as you were saying, TMC is Mamata, Mamata is TMC. There appears to be no alternative as far as the party is also concerned. But the implications of that in national politics was my question. And also, though, the future of the TMC. We've seen parties that have just one person completely in charge, completely, the holding on to the party. There is always an ugly or a messy legacy issue, or there's always an ugly or a messy, transition period for them. Should Abhishek Banerjee then consider himself no longer heir apparent?
See, I think Abhishek Banerjee needed certain lessons in politics. I think this incident, this event will be a great learning lesson for Abhishek Banerjee. He should realize that he is not a mass leader. He is there because of the Mamata Banerjee. If he doesn't realize that, then his political career should reach to some kind of a finality in that sense. See, I tell you about the national implication. I don't see any national implication. This whole exercise started when it was told that TMC is very keen to go to Goa. And it was projected that in Goa, Trinamool Congress is going to rewrite a history. And then it was said that it is Trinamool Congress which will replace Congress party as a national alternative to BJP and the Congress party, and to the BJP and Narendra Modi. Even at that point of time, anybody who knows a little bit of the politics knows that in India, if you want to have an anti-Modi camp or anti-Modi front, can you totally discard Congress party? Certainly not. Mamata Banerjee is a very powerful leader. Trinamool Congress has a grassroots presence in West Bengal. But outside West Bengal, where does it exist? It's nowhere. The 3-4 months, the bubble which was created in Goa, where is Mamata Banerjee there? What is the news from the Goa?
Yeah.
That Trinamool Congress exists nowhere. It's not fighting, it's not taken seriously within the Goa itself. So anybody that shows that Mamata Banerjee either has been misguided or was misinformed about the national footprints. I think she is going for the course correction. And recently what she has said, she said it very clearly that she is trying to align with the Congress party at the national level. So within West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee is the supreme leader. There is no doubt about it.
Okay, Ashutosh, thank you so much for joining us, analyzing this ongoing feud within the TMC. Mamata Banerjee, for now, establishing that she is boss and she is going to decide the future course of action within the TMC. Well, that's all we have time for on the weekend edition of the Urban Debate. Thank you so much for watching.